are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the road, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every you are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the road, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive.
Good morning, good afternoon, good morning, everybody out there. Yep, it is an unusual early morning stream, which is so stupid, which is so exciting to see your Chelsea team bounce back. And what is so stupid to score a goal, not knowing that you're already on a yellow card and receiving another yellow card by taking your shirt off. Can that rule be revisit and see if they can reverse it? Because sometimes the players wants to do all kind of celebration, and I understand the reason why players would like to take their jersey off to show off what they're all about or what they're here to do. But sometimes I feel like players also need that kind of a freedom to express themselves. Players also need to do certain things to showcase their goal and celebrate it more. But you can run away from it. Fans or sponsorships and everything that's been put on their jersey, they want to showcase that. The people want to sell, but that's why they pay so much money by their having their name, sponsorship on their jerseys and on their sleeves and all that stuff. So when your player scores a goal, we have to remember thousands of millions of people are watching that player celebrate the goal. But for us to know he's going to take his jersey off and the sponsor doesn't get the mileage that they deserve from that football club. So I think I have I have some explanation regarding that on my screen here. I'm trying to find it exactly where I put it, but if I found it, definitely I'll walk you guys through on why players are not allowed to take their jerseys off. But yeah, we're looking at the bigger picture here on what really happened yesterday. Chelsea pick up all 3 points, went to Lincoln's own backyard. It was a very difficult game for them. Really did not start the game very, very well. I wasn't surprised, though. I wasn't surprised they did not start the game very well, but I was so stupid. Man, I was so stupid. What am I thinking? That Chelsea can go to Lincoln and put up 4-0. Looking at what we have on paper, yeah, exactly. Chelsea is supposed to beat them hands down. But it wasn't like that. It wasn't that easy for Chelsea. Just go over there, go to Lincoln, and beat them up without. It wasn't that easy. Considering the number of changes, considering this team has never played against any high-profile team like Lincoln before, and they were on form. If you look at the game before they played Chelsea, they have been unbeaten. So it was definitely always going to be difficult. If you listen to some of the post-match interviews, players were saying that they never knew the team can be that good. The performance was really, really high. So indeed, it was not easy for the boys. But big up to Daniel Knight and my man himself, JC. Big up to everyone joining us on the shows very, very early in the morning, unusual time usually for me to stream. But I have a hectic day today, and I said, let me throw these content in on time. I won't be here for too long. The max I can be here for will be maybe 45 minutes, but then I want to get it out. Okay. This is what the reports have to say. So taking a shirt off during a football game, a soccer game, celebrating results in a yellow card because of considering an excessive and sportsmanlike that wasted time, also wasting time, hide sponsorship logos, and can be used to display forbidding political or religious messages on undershirts. The rule implemented by FIFA in 2004 aims to maintain professional, prevent delays, and protect commercial interest. So, like I said, this makes a lot of sense. I remember some of I think 2006 World Cup where someone has political message in his undershirt. You get what I mean? When they take the main jersey off, there is a political message there, which is not contradicted or it's not okay for FIFA games. And also, like I said, if you have a kit sponsor over here and you take your shirt off, you're not really showing the kit sponsors, the kit sponsor's name. You're rather showing maybe your name or the jersey number, which is not why you're there. the kit sponsor wants to highlight their name on your shirt by having the camera on you celebrating your goal. So it is very, very important, like I said. But big up to Daniel Knight. Chelsea embarrassing. We should be beating Lincoln 3-0 or 4-0. Not good enough. I'm not celebrating this. I am not confident against Brighton. That is coming from Daniel Knight. But big up to Daniel Knight. And we have JC. What's JC saying here? Let me get that in there. Oh, I'm having a terrible. I'm gonna move this from the screen. So we're doing this. Okay. JC's big up to you, JC. JC said hello, Nee. Morning to you. What happening today? So Ellie, yeah, absolutely. Just like I said, I have some few things to take care of. So I jump in here to get that out of the way. All right. So thank you, JC. Thank you for joining us here. If you're there, I know we did talk about this yesterday. You and the watch along yesterday when we review the game. I know it wasn't a result that Chelsea fans were looking for, but let's look at the player rating. I know, like I said, it wasn't the best of performance, but some players did well. What do you guys make of Facundo Buonanotte and also Tyrique George? Tyrique George, we did talk about his position. He's not a striker, but yet he found himself playing in that striking role, which should have been better if we see Schumacher earlier on. But I did say that Facundo Buonanotte and Tyrique George has more Premier League experience compared to Tyrique George. I mean, compared to Schumacher. Schumacher has been playing in the Premier League reserve side. Would I say reserve side? The academy side. So doesn't mean that he hasn't got that much of that experience to play in that kind of a game. Maybe, who knows? That would be the day that he can shine. But I was thinking, okay, we all know Tyrique George. We all know what he can offer. Look at that goal, a worthy of a goal from all the way back. I think was it back of the 18? Yeah, I'll say 19 yards where he scored that. So that's brilliant from Tyrique George. I wouldn't even think that maybe Schumacher can score that kind of a goal. You get what I mean? I'm not taking anything away from him, but it was good that Tyrique George had that goal for Chelsea to move Chelsea ahead. But big up to you, Rich Moneymaker. He said, "Big up, legend. A lot of people contacted me to protest against these sporting directors. We now must get a proper goalkeeper." Yeah. To be honest with you, I am not rating Philip Jorgensen. No. From what I saw yesterday, he's not good, and he's not the one even to take over Sanchez when Sanchez leaves. I'll take Sanchez with a heartbeat. I'm not gonna waste time on Philip Jorgensen. I'm not gonna waste time on him because he's not good enough. Now I understand. If you guys remember last season, Sanchez was making so many mistakes, and he was being. I think Philip Jorgensen had a chance to come in. He made also when he had a chance to come in to replace Sanchez for one Premier League game, he made a mistake, and after that, the next game he was dropped. So now we understand why Enzo Maresca or maybe the whole team doesn't trust Philip Jorgensen. He makes a lot of mistakes. His decision making in the 18 is very awful. When he goes on the ball, either he doesn't even get on it. He can't punch the ball right. When he punches the ball ends up reversing back to him. So the ball always ends up in a very dangerous spot. So Jorgensen, to me, no. He won't be. He shouldn't be the one there to replace the likes of our first goalkeeper. So we need, to be honest with you, Slonini has to do that. Slonini need a chance. Yeah, Jorgensen needs to be demoted to the third place. Slonini has to slide into the second place. Because from what I saw yesterday, it was just shocking from Chelsea. Chelsea used to be having goalkeepers like Peter Cech, Carlo Cudicini. These are one of the top Premier League goalkeepers. Carlo Cudicini was #1 for Tottenham Hotspur. He was never #2. You get what I'm saying? So our #2 goalkeeper was a #1 for Tottenham Hotspur. What has happened? Our #1 is not good enough. Our number 2 is the West. What have you seen from our number 3? Slonini. Is he going to jump in ahead? Is he better than Philip Jorgensen? Jorgensen, if you look at his stature, if you look at the way he looks like, it should be a very, very good goalkeeper. But maybe you could say if reflexes are what we count. It's not the height and the size of the goalkeeper. Let me see, read this from Rich Moneymaker. A lot of people, okay, that is from Rich Moneymaker. Said a lot of people inside the club want us to bring an experienced goalkeeper. AC Milan goalkeeper, they are demanding. AC Milan goalkeeper, I don't think he's going to come to Chelsea. Rich Moneymaker. That move is not going to happen. Trust me. From what I'm reading, from what I've read in a few weeks, about a month now, AC Milan, Marc Manion is not coming to Chelsea. If it will come to Chelsea, they would have made that move happen during the Club World Cup. It's too late for that. These results, that's from Rich Wanamaker. Said these results embarrassed the Chelsea club. This might force Egbali to order as the goalkeeper from AC Milan. I don't think so. I mean, rumors are rumors, but from what I have read, I just keep it to myself, and I believe that it is going to be true. I don't see Marc Manion coming in the January transfer window. I don't see that happening. Leaving AC Milan at that crucial time to join Chelsea. I know he hasn't extended his contract yet. I haven't seen him extended it, but I found it very bizarre that he leaves in the January transfer window when they're competing in high flight. They have other competition that they're competing in it. Leaving AC Milan and joining Chelsea, it's kind of very, very odd to me. But yeah, but besides that, that's my belief that I don't see that happening. Okay. Just like I said, I'm gonna look at the player rating. I will start my player rating from where do I have to start from? Players that were really shocking. And Philip Jorgensen, to be honest with you, I'll give him a 3 out of 10. I don't know where you guys stand on it. Philip Jorgensen is taking a 3 out of 10 from me. I'm starting from the goalkeeping department. Philip Jorgensen, I'm giving him a 3 out of 10. Malo Gusto, if I look at his performance, Malo Gusto did very well. He was not that bad. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Malo Gusto, 6 out of 10. I don't think it's that bad. Wesley Fofana, he did bit. I also gave him a 6 out of 10. Wesley Fofana, 6 out of 10. Injury-prone defender. Looks like he had a very he suffered a new blow earlier on in his career. He carried on, he went on, and he did play well. So Wesley Fofana, I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Trevor Chalobah, I will give Trevor Chalobah, did not have a very good game. Some misplaced passes, some unnecessary passes that Trevor Chalobah need to work, I would say improve on. His Trevor Chalobah's passes are not good enough. It wasn't helped by he didn't get enough help also from Fernandez. Crosses, failed passes, Lincoln opponent, but then did not react quick enough to danger. So if you look at the way he plays, he goes off ball sometimes. So yeah, Trevor Chalobah, I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give Trevor Chalobah a 5 out of 10. Gerald Heto was very good. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's been a very, very good signing in the summer signing from Ajax. Didn't look comfortable in the first half, but improve as the game progresses. He did very well. I'll give Gerald Heto a 7 out of 10. Midfield, Enzo Fernandez, I'll give him a 3 out of 10. Extraordinary Capito was nowhere to be found. If you look at some passes, crucial passes across the box led to Lincoln FC taking lead in the first half. It was his, pass that resulted into Lincoln's first goal. Seems to get sometimes out muscled by the midfield. Lost a few 50-50 balls. The captain didn't exactly led by example by himself, attracting yellow card and all that. So with Enzo Fernandez, I will literally give him a 3 out of 10. He was not good enough for him. Andrew Santos, I think that he did very well. Santos, I'll give him a 6 out of 10. You know, big Brazilian, good signing. He's been with Chelsea for one season, which is this season. He went on loan. He was at Chelsea last season, but then I think there was no space for him. He has to get game time. He went to Strasbourg for a season. He did very, very well. Although there was no Moses Caicedo, he stepped in and he did a brilliant job yesterday. So, like I said, Andrew Santos, a 7 out of 10 for me. Facundo Buonanotte, good. He did very good. First half, he was missing. But then as the game progresses, loaning, he was being loaned from Brighton. As the game progressed, second half, we saw what he can do. When after Enzo Maresca really shouted and was so upset with their performance on them. So I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Jimmy Gettins, if I look at his performance, Jimmy Gettins, he started the game, didn't do that much, no assists, nothing. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. He didn't do much wrong, but I expect more from Jimmy Gettins. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Tyrique George. Always remember Tyrique Lamptey, ex-Chelsea player to Brighton. Now he's away from Brighton. But yeah, Tyrique George really took his goal in a spectacular fashion to, that goal was just a world of a goal. Brilliant goal. He's striking from behind the 18-yard. I think it's a 19-yard drive where it hit the right side of the goal or the left side of the goalkeeper and then hit the goal side pole and went back in. I think it was a nice strike from Tyrique George. Am I surprised to see that? No, I'm not surprised. I know he can do that. But we all know he's not a striker. He doesn't have the striking instinct in him, but he's a brilliant footballer. So that's just about it. Let me hold on here on Tyrique George. I'll come back with Alejandro Garnacho. I'll come back with Alejandro Garnacho. Let me see what I have in the comment section. Yeah. Okay, nothing new in the comment section. So yeah, we'll keep on going on it. Okay, we'll move on from there from Tyrique George. Done Tyrique George. Okay. I've done rating of Tyrique George. I've done Santos. Who else have I done there? Jimmy Gettins. I've done Jimmy Gettins, Tyrique George, Alejandro Garnacho also started. I'll put him in the same bracket with Jimmy Gettins. And I don't know if someone is watching. Whoever is there watching, let me know. Is there any history behind Alejandro Garnacho and not Greasbury? Sorry, humble say Greasbury Town. Is there any history behind Alejandro Garnacho and Lincoln Town Football Club or Lincoln City Football Club? Because I was trying to find out, but I didn't have that much time to do it early this morning. What is the history behind Alejandro Garnacho and Lincoln City? Because he was booed almost every time he touches the ball, and it seems it affected his game. The game really got to him as he had a little impact in the game, and I don't know was a problem between the ex-Manchester United player and Lincoln City. I can't understand it, but if you guys have any idea or what Garnacho have done to Lincoln City, let me know in the comment section below, because this is one of the reasons why I even said could be the reason why he did not get a chance to play against Manchester United, because the boos can affect a player, and we have to bear in mind Alejandro Garnacho is still young. He's a very young player. Maybe he hasn't gone through that kind of atmosphere before, where anytime he touches the ball, he's been booed by the opposition team. So I made this excuse for him for Enzo Fernandez, but this could be the reason, Enzo Maresca, that this could be the reason why that Alejandro Garnacho did not play against Manchester United, because the boo was too much. Estavia Williams also he came on. He didn't do bad at all. I think so. I also give him a 5 out of 10. Yeah, a trick. He does a little bit of a trick and flick, which we all know he can give her. Shimaweka also second half came on. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. 17 years old, getting playing in the Chelsea first squad. It wasn't that bad for him. Matt Cucurella, outstanding. Instant. He provided a lot of stability and control the game very, very well. If you guys can remember, our the second half was much more controlled with the likes of Pedro Neto. Also, I give him a 7 out of 10. Marco Corella, 7 out of 10. Reggie Wash, I can't give him much because I think he only got like less than a minute or maybe a minute. Reggie Wash had a minute on the pitch, so I can't rate him that much. Who else? Enzo Maresca, the manager himself, with the second half pep talk to the players, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Lots of changes. Lots of changes that he made. It's always not going to be easy to make that many changes in a game like that where your opposition team have the call of the team. They've been playing that same unit for many games. So it was never going to be easy for Enzo Maresca's team to pull out a surprise. But you say on the paper, player to player, quality-wise, Chelsea has more than, a Lincoln team. So, yeah, this is my player rating for today's show. If you have anything on your side, if you have a question regarding yesterday's game, 2-1 against Lincoln, let me know in the comments section below. Feel free and share with me. It's early in the morning here. I don't usually go live. I have more comments from Rich Moneymaker. Why is it not giving me the notification here? Sorry, Rich Moneymaker, my brother. My software is not giving me the notification here. Okay, let me see. Okay. Rich Moneymaker said, what is he saying here? He says, I have been told Man United are not going for AC Milan goalkeeper. Yeah, absolutely, they're not. Man United are bringing another goalkeeper from somewhere. I heard it, but I've forgotten where exactly this goalkeeper is coming from. They're not going for Marc Mainoo. Absolutely, that is true. They're not going for Marc Mainoo. Chelsea have advanced. It's now up to Eghbali to put his balls on the table. Let's see. To me, I found it very difficult that Chelsea will bring in another goalkeeper in the January transfer window. I don't see it. I think they'll have that patience and go through the whole season and either their goalkeeper that is from Strasbourg will be coming back to Chelsea, or they will be prioritizing another goalkeeper and let Philip Jorgensen go, because Philip Jorgensen is not good enough, brother. It's not good enough. Okay. Breaking news. Big meeting today discussing getting the AC Milan goalkeeper over Eghbali. Secret meeting on goalkeeper. All right. Richmond. Where is the secret meeting coming from, Rich Moneymaker? I don't know where if I didn't been any other report. I know your sources are telling you that there's been a meeting over a goalkeeper. I'm not doubting it. But like I said, I found it difficult to see why would they want to bring in the goalkeeper in the January transfer window. Okay, finally fans pressure pushing and the owners. The pressure has always been there. Rich Moneymaker. The pressure has always been there from last season that Jorgensen, Sanchez is not a good goalkeeper. But I think that they're trying to give him some time, buy him some time to improve and get better. But I always, feel like Sanchez did bit. He did bit with us here. He did bit. He did what he has to do to be able to get himself into that position there. But there's always a mistake about to be happening. Big up to you, Dan. Dan said, "I need a good morning, brother. Doing an early show today. Just waking up. Yeah, Dan. Today my stream has been up earlier than you, Dan. All right. Dan said, Nia can see you're getting Magic Mike in January, bro. Up the chills, up the chills, up the chills, Dan. Yeah, bro, good morning to you, and I hope you are doing well out there. Big up to Dan, big up to Dan, big up to Rich Moneymaker, to big up to you, brother. Okay, what else are we looking at here? I've gone through all the player rating. I want to get this content out of the way before it gets too late. Then I can think about what's next. Who do we face? Upcoming fixtures, and I know Liverpool will be very, very close here. When is the next international break and all that? But yeah, what do you guys make of? Do you think that FA, or the big guys in charge of football, have to revisit the celebration of players celebrating and taking their jerseys off? I think that like I read earlier on, it's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do because if you have sponsorship, people sponsoring your kit, and you score a goal, the lights, the cameras, and everything are on you, and that's how the sponsorship or the companies get their mileage, by the camera being on you and seeing the name on your jersey. Like, okay, Samsung is the one sponsoring them. Everyone is watching Samsung. Oh, Samsung is right there. Okay, I'm gonna go get some new Samsung phone. I'm gonna get new Samsung product. I'm gonna get new Samsung that. So they need that mileage. But if you take your jersey off and then you turn the back of the jersey, showing it to the people, they can't see the sponsorship. So FIFA wants you to keep your jersey on. And also, like I said, political reasons. Some people write stuff on the underneath the jerseys, whatever they're wearing underneath the jerseys. And also politically, it's not good for football. So I do understand that. Yeah, guys, this is just a short one. Like I said, a very, very short one that I was doing today. So have I covered so far? Yeah, I literally got only 3 more minutes to go, Dan. I only got 3 more minutes to go. What is next? Who was the shocking player of last game? I want you guys to be any player that was so shocking to you guys besides the goalkeeper. I did talk about 2 players. I did talk about the goalkeeper, Andrews. I talked about Enzo Fernandez, and I've talked about what's his name again? Philip Jorgensen. So these 2 players were most shocking on yesterday's game. So if you guys have any other player that was shocking in yesterday's game, please let me know in the comment section below. Share with me. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Okay, let me get these. Me. So yeah, if you look at yesterday, as I have on the screen, Tyrique George has the most highest seed. Mark 8.2, but Tyrique George, and from there, Facundo Buonanotte also had a very, very good, brilliant game, also scoring. But Enzo Fernandez was one of the worst players on the pitch. Enzo Fernandez and Philip Jorgensen are the most worst players on the pitch yesterday. But it was coming. I know definitely Chelsea was going to win it, but in a huge margin. It never happened. I'm not surprised. But guys, thank you all. Drop a like on the video if you haven't. Nizan is here, and I literally have 1 more minute to say thank you, adios, and see you guys later. It was supposed to be just a very short preview, a very, very short one, a very short preview. So nothing long, nothing, extraordinary here. Just chit-chatting here, reviewing the game. I've given you my player rating. Yeah, I did not use this rating. I did not use this rating. JC, I'm not sure if you heard me earlier on. I gave my rating out of 10, and I gave them all my ratings. And I think most of my ratings were Let me see. I rated them. Tyrique George, I gave Tyrique George a 7 out of 10. I gave Tyrique George a 7 out of 10. I gave Enzo Fernandez, if I can remember, I gave Enzo Fernandez. What was it? Enzo Fernandez, I gave him a 3 out of 10. Enzo Fernandez, I gave him a 3 out of 10. Philip Jorgensen, a 2 out of 10. Enzo Maresca, I gave him a 7. He did very well, taking the gamble, giving all these new players playing together. It was never gonna be easy. Tyrique George, I gave him a 7 out of 10. I gave Buonanotte also a 7 out of 10. He was missing in the first half, but second half, once you have some few key players coming in, he got things going. He controlled the midfield very well in the second half. I gave Alejandro Garnacho and Jamie Gettins similar ratings. I give them a 6 out of 10. They didn't do much for me, and I think maybe the booing also affected Alejandro Garnacho's game. I want to see more of him. Jamie Gettins and Alejandro Garnacho. I want to see more of these players. I did not rate Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush was out of. He didn't get, I think, less than 60 seconds or 60 seconds. 1 minute game time. You can't rate the player on 1 minute. So yeah, I'm not using this rating at all. Alejandro Garnacho and Trevor Chalobah also. He needs to watch his passes. The passing range are also not the best, because the way we play, the passes in the back are very, very important, because we play on the high line. If you misplace your passes, it means that it's going to end up resulting in goal, just like we saw from Enzo Fernandez yesterday. So yeah, with all due respect, guys, thank you very much. JC, I hope you have a wonderful day. Your day goes on very, very well. Chelsea Down, Rich Moneymaker, wonderful guys that joined me up this morning here, and also Daniel Knight. All of you, I want to say thank you all, and I'll see you guys again maybe same time, not same time like here, like no normal time. I just want to get this thing out of the way so I can focus on another content earlier on. So I want to thank you all. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Well, and that's the evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Zion and the crew said adios and bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout.